Hey, good morning, guys. This is the Guru, the Som the Guru. New background, new day, early morning. I am on the road, enjoying my morning walk. Okay, today I'd like to tell you one thing. Why learning. Why when I say learning happens outside the classroom, I really mean it. Yes, I really mean it. The main learning actually happens outside the classroom. Yes, guys, all the management students, the main learning happens outside the classroom. So, and one of the most important management lesson is this: try to learn how to read in between the lines. Very important. Try to learn how to read in between the lines, and one should try to understand how a person behaves, how a person moves, how a person talks, and it shows a lot of characteristics in that person. You will win half of the game. Okay, so this is so learning how a person behave, how to study how the person behave is a very important trait for management students. Okay, so because I used to go to marketplace in a vegetable market with my grandfather from a pretty early age. I will tell you, this is my kind of natural skill that I have developed studying how a person behaves, and it actually helps me a lot to read in between the lines. Okay, so I'll tell you some practical knowledge about when I used to travel in the rural places of Bharat, how I used to study different market, different people. Okay, how I used to be study different people, and what is the kind of different marketing skills I have learned from those people. Okay, so today one practical marketing skill. So it's very common in rural Bengal. Maybe in other places of Bharat, the language will be different, but I am not sure about that. But in rural Bengal, kind of, one should, maybe one should, get on a bus, crowded, public bus, highly crowded. You will surely find some of the, hawkers, daily hawkers. So I'll explain one of the story of such a hawker. Okay. So the moment the hawker, gets on the bus, he starts shouting, "Hey, Dadara! Suorer bachchara, Indurer bachchara, Chuchor bachchara," meaning, hey, you, the people, the children of rats and pigs, and the people actually got furious. What is this guy saying about? How dare he is? And then next came the anticlimax. If they bite, jodi kamrai, and then everybody became pacified. Okay, so this is how he started. Okay, hey, ye dadara, suorer bachchara, Indurer bachchara. When everybody got enraged, he said, "Jodi kamrai, if they bite, then use this poison, rat killing poison." Okay, this is how this guy started his marketing. Okay, so hey, dadara, suorer bachchara, Indurer bachchara, jodi kamrai, use this poison for killing that rat. Okay, this is one of the marketing skills I have learned, from a hawker. Okay, so every day, that's why. Keep your eyes and ears open when you are on the road. And once you start understanding the way people behave, you will learn a lot of things. And this is the practical lesson. Okay. Now I will tell you, because I am from a rural place of Bharat, absolutely rural, where I have never seen buses flying inside the city because it's a small town. Okay. So when I came to Calcutta, I used to travel by crowded buses. That time Calcutta was absolutely. They used to, very crowded, overcrowded buses used to fly on the, roads of the Calcutta. But, that was, because I was very young, and still I am young at heart, and I'm in young body as well, okay. So, the way the conductors behave on the buses, I'll tell you some story, okay. So I used to study them, very thoroughly, how the conductors call the people, rather attract people to get on their buses, okay. So I'll tell you the tone that they use, okay. So something like, "Oh, Shialda Dhamtra, Molali, Shialda Dhamtra, Molali, oh, Shialda Dhamtra, Molali, Shialda Dhamtra, Molali." And the way they used to call, it's really very attractive. It really shows the kind of strength, they have, although they are very poor people, but the kind of courage they show. And this is, they used to do it all through the day. Okay, remember, all through the day. So that's why management and all these things, skill doesn't come with money or education. It doesn't match it with the degree. Okay, degree doesn't mean anything. Okay, then so this is how you should learn how to study behaviors or the movement of a person. Now I will tell you all this knowledge when I used to study, or rather when I used to see the first lectures, lectures of one of the prime minister, ex-prime minister, who is now in heaven, or I mean who is now no more here in this world. So because he was paid somehow, okay, he was paid by powerful people, not because of his own skill, but because of his kind of his family background, okay. So in the initial state, initial lectures, he used to say, हम भारत को आगे बढ़ेंगे, हम इंडिया को आगे बढ़ाएंगे, आगे तरफ से, पीछे तरफ से, left से, right से. And the moment he starts the lecture like that, in a public place, you will understand this guy doesn't know anything about Bharat. He has no idea about Bharat. So he is basically a person who is full of garam hawa, who is being placed on the top because of his family background. Okay, this is how, once you understand how a person behaves, once you understand how a person talks, and once you are able to understand to read between the lines, you will understand if the person has at all any quality, or if the person actually has just garam hawa. And how you will understand this person is full of garam hawa. हम भारत को आगे बढ़ाएंगे, आगे तरफ से, पीछे तरफ से, दाहिना तरफ से और बाएं तरफ से. So if a prime minister starts like this, the moment you will understand he is a person with no quality, only full of garam hawa. Okay, Jai Hind. And again, this is how, why I say, when I say the learning should start from outside the classroom. Okay, learning never happens inside the classroom. You always have to go on the street, understand, study how people behave and move, and you will learn a lot of things. Okay, bye guys, bye, thank you.